At first glance, this is a quiet residential street mainly used by bikers, but those living here say it's anything but.
People frequently speed through this through 7th Avenue.
And they honk at people, they've honked at me, they scream at people.
Neighbors say cars are bypassing nearby Martin Luther King Boulevard and speeding down 7th Avenue instead.
And it makes it an incredibly dangerous environment here.
We got to do something down here.
Jerry Thompson lives on 7th. His car was hit outside his home by oncoming cars, and he has to stop traffic just to safely pull into his driveway. Another neighbor tells us off camera that her car was totaled a few months ago by a drunk driver going too fast on this street.
It also just creates an unsafe environment in general.
To increase visibility and safety, PBOT is removing this traffic circle and tree at the intersection of Northeast 7th and Tillamook and putting in crosswalks and bike lanes. According to Bike Portland, that's a news outlet focused on city transportation, about 4,000 to 6,000 cars use Northeast 7th Avenue every day. With these changes, PBOT is hoping to get that down to 1,000 or less. They say this will also make it easier for cyclists to access a new nearby bike bridge. But these neighbors fear once the traffic circle is gone, cars will only speed up.
But we are concerned that right now the traffic circle is the only mitigation that we have against speed, and it is an actual physical impediment that prevents cars from going faster.
I know there's not going to be a perfect answer, but I don't think that what they came up with is functional because they didn't talk to us in the first place.
Last week, PBOT met with neighbors right here at the traffic circle to hear their concerns. PBOT says the meeting was productive and they're now working on an updated design.
When do you ever have a situation where almost every single neighbor is upset about the island being removed? For a variety of reasons, but the underlying reason is that we have an overutilized road in a neighborhood that was historically African American and is now interracial, but still is neglected.
After the meeting, PBOT sent neighbors this new design and says they'll come back once the traffic circle is removed to put in speed bumps. But neighbors aren't convinced that will help.
They need to pump their brakes and reconsider what the real needs of the neighborhood are.
Neighbors were told that PBOT will begin work on Monday, and they have until then to sign off on that new construction plan. In Northeast Portland, Blair Best, KGW News.